Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Jesse. A lot of you guys already probably know that, but I have a lot of people that follow my Facebook that are not friends with me. But a couple of things happened over the last couple of days that I really want to talk about, just because I think that it's pretty significant. At face value, it may not seem that significant, but if we look at the bigger scheme of things, it's actually really important. So basically, what happened is 3 days ago, which today's Friday, so that means on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, I posted a video that I made, which I made it, and I edited it and everything like that. It was a video of David Hogg, who is one of the activists for the March of Our Lives that was in the Parkland shooting in Florida. And I showed some inconsistencies in his story, where there was a story that came out where he admitted to being at home and riding his bike 3 miles to the school before the shooting even became knowledge on the news. And then there's also video of him inside the school where he's taking a selfie video and explaining his kind of side of the shooting, or what he thinks is going on. It's supposed to be in at like 2:52 on the day of the shooting that he was in the school, but then it contradicts where he says that he rode his bike 3 miles to the school after he found out about it. So that means that he could not have been in two places at once. I just dropped my phone, ignore that. So that is, it was pretty significant. I posted it on Facebook. I uploaded the video straight to Facebook, and I also uploaded the video straight to YouTube. The video went wildly popular. It was up for maybe 3 or 4 hours on Facebook. It got, last time I checked it, it was well over 100 shares. I'm not sure exactly where it ended because I had went to bed, and then when I got up, it was taken down. So Facebook had taken down that, and then they blocked me for 3 days from Facebook because of this video. Okay, now my video did not violate any Facebook guidelines. I've already went through the Facebook guidelines. It did not violate any of them. Also, if we look at things that we see on Facebook as far as nudity, drug usage, pornography, gun violence, all of that stuff, I mean, all of that's just hunky-dory to put on Facebook, right? But how dare I post something that might show inconsistencies against something? And this is what the left is doing. The left is basically saying, if you disagree with these children, then you don't care about the children. If you question them in any way, then you don't care about the children that were killed. And so they're trying to put that persona on people that disagree with them, which obviously that's not the case, right? I mean, we obviously care about the kids, and we care about them probably the same amount, if not more, and we're just trying to come up with a logical explanation of fixing the shooting. But anyway, it's not about the shooting. I'm not going to get into that. One of the things that also happened was I uploaded the video to YouTube. Okay, now the video, I'll keep in mind that on my YouTube channel that I uploaded it to, at the time I had maybe 19 subscribers, 21 subscribers, something like that. When the video finally, before it was taken down, ended up at 116 subscribers, so I got a lot of subscribers just off of this one video, which helps any YouTube channel out, right? I mean, I don't put a lot of time into my YouTube channel, but that's awesome now that I've got all of these subscribers. And then also it had 22,083 views before it was taken down. Now I posted two videos. I posted a part 1 and a part 2 showing the inconsistencies. Now I did not put any context kind of straying it a certain way. All I did was provide 2 clip videos from David Hogg's mouth. He's speaking from his own mouth, and I put them together to compare them. That's all I did. Now, I didn't necessarily put any bias into it. If I did, it wasn't the intent. I tried my best to leave bias out of everything. I simply wanted to make it information for the public, which is what happened. I mean, I got such an overwhelming response on YouTube. I mean, 22,000 views in 24 hours was such a fantastic video. I had over 543 thumbs up, only 28 thumbs down, and over 500 comments, which is a lot for YouTube. Right? I mean, obviously, bigger videos are going to get thousands and thousands of comments, but you're talking about a little bitty YouTube channel, never post anything. 500 comments on a video, that's pretty significant. And almost every single one of them were like, wow, their mind was blown kind of thing. They loved this video. And actually, after the video got taken down and got flagged for bullying and harassment. It said that you had violated terms and conditions on bullying and harassment. which is pretty asinine if you ask me, just because who am I bullying and who am I harassing? It's not my fault that David Hogg said these things and that I simply just provided a clip to point them out, right? I mean, if anything, they would get me on copyright because I used a clip from 39 Minutes on CBS, and that would have been a copyright. But then we have the Fair Use Act, where you can use news and media outlet information and have free use. I mean, it's already a law in the book. So they got me for bullying and harassment. They took down my first video. They took down the second video I posted first, which was weird. And then they took down my big view video, which was the one that got the 22,000. So once they took that video down, it left it up on the thing for 7 days, or on YouTube for 7 days. I'm going to show you this picture right here. All right, so this is a screenshot of the video. And I can still see it. If you says here, it says, we've removed your video because it violates our community guidelines. You'll be able to view this video for 7 days from when it was removed. The period allows you to review the content and decide whether you wish to submit an appeal. And then you can see here, oh, look, I got even more views somehow, maybe from me opening it up, but 22,090 views and 591 thumbs up and only 28 thumbs down. So for any YouTuber, if you know anything about YouTube or if you've ever posted a video, that's some pretty good ratios, guys. I mean, it really is. And I mean, that means that the public really resonated with what I was saying. And people, you know, there were some people on there, like even somebody said that I doctored the video and that I put a voiceover over his voice, like kind of like a bad lip reading thing. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, but they're willing to go to these extents to defend what they can't dispute because it's coming out of David's mouth. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about that today and let you know I posted a video that violated no community guidelines on Facebook and YouTube. It was taken down for harassment and bullying, and I was blocked for 3 days on YouTube, on Facebook, and I was banned for 2 weeks for being able to upload videos on YouTube. That's pretty intense. And for what? You know, I mean, what did I do? Somebody posted, I think my uncle posted, he said, out of all the things that you post, that's what they chose to block you for. And I agree with them. I mean, 100%. I mean, there obviously is a reason that they don't want people to see this information. And you're seeing this more and more with Facebook. I mean, Facebook is obviously, they're censoring things like Prager University. They're censoring things such as Louder with Crowder, Ben Shapiro, The Daily Wire. Google's done the same thing. They got a lot of backlash, which I think they finally corrected it because of the amount of backlash that they got from The Daily Wire. And then we're also looking at YouTube censoring videos or demonetizing videos so that these companies can't make money off of them. For example, PragerU, which is a big organization, and they fact check everything down. I mean, they have people from colleges come on, like professors, and speak and talk about subjects, but yet it's just not good enough. And even though they're completely fact-based, they still demonetize their videos because they don't want that type of rhetoric getting out. It's because they have their own agenda. Now, obviously, with Facebook and YouTube being independent companies, that's something that they can definitely do, which I think that if Facebook is going to advertise that way, then they need to advertise that they're going to be they're going to be a left-leaning organization, that they shouldn't set the expectation that, hey, we're Facebook, anybody's welcome, you can come on here, you can pretty much post anything as long as it's not nudity or, we're not a porn site, stuff like that. But I think that's 100% acceptable. As of right now, what they're doing is they're becoming a publisher. They're choosing what content you can see. They're choosing what content that you get to see based on different algorithms that they put in place. There was a video a couple days ago it had like maybe 6.5 million views in one day. And if you went to the trending page on YouTube, it wasn't even on there. The video that was up there only had like maybe 200,000 views, but it was a leftist video, right? So this is propaganda at its finest. I mean, we're seeing censorship now of these of individuals based on their views. It's borderline discrimination, if you ask me. We do have the whole argument that they're independent companies, and that's fine. I'm not to say that Facebook never advertised it this way, so it could be as false advertising, because they claim to be a social media platform, which is what they should be, right? I mean, they shouldn't be in the job of regulating what you can and cannot see, but they feel that they have this power to be able to filter the information that you get to come across, and if you think about that, that's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying, and to be able to, I'm going to go into the last part here is hopefully one day we're going to see a conservative media outlet, or not conservative media outlet, conservative social media platform come up where we're going to be able to have these types of discussions. Because if right now we're being censored to be able to put information out there, if it wasn't for me finding this information, who's to say that 40, 50,000 people wouldn't have seen it? And if it changed one mind, it was worth it. I mean, it only took me like 10 minutes to make the video, so it definitely was worth it, 100%. I've actually got people on my YouTube channel that are actually sending me messages on my other videos saying, hey man, I can't believe they took down your video, can you repost it? I've tried to repost the video on a different channel, and as soon as I did, it gets flagged and said that it violates terms and conditions. So it's almost like that they're able to capture the video as it's uploading to tell what it is, and then they're flagging it. But it truly is terrifying, right? I mean, you can say, oh, boo-hoo Jesse, he got blocked for 3 days on Facebook. Well, it's bigger than that, right? As we look at why I got blocked on Facebook and what does that mean as a whole. And so it definitely is something that you should be concerned about, because the type of information that you're being pushed and the type of leftist information that's being pushed and shoved in your face, and that's not fact-based, that has nothing to back it up. And this is the thing that they're doing. This is how they're trying to rig our election, right? This is how they're trying to create a movement that's based around what they want to see, and that they can try and impact the election. They get upset saying, well, maybe Russia interfered in the election, maybe they did, but Facebook does too. I mean, Facebook's censoring the information that you can and cannot see. So they're just as guilty if Russia was even a part of this and creating Facebook accounts and putting out this media. They're just as guilty. So anyway, I just want you guys to be aware of that and everything that kind of happened and what went on with me. So you need to make sure that you're staying alert of that. Make sure you do your own research to kind of combat this, because I've thought about this over the last 3 days since I haven't had access to Facebook. I created a second account, but I didn't really have any friends on there. What we need to do is, like I said, we need a social media platform that is conservative based. And until that point, my dream is to be a media outlet. I want to be a media outlet. I want to be able to arm warriors of truth with facts to go out there and combat lies. That's what I want to do. I want to be somebody that people can look up to give correct information. And I think that I do that now. I've got a lot of people that obviously they go against the grain, and that's fine. You can have your own opinions. I don't care. And I have my own opinions. And what I'd like to be able to do is to move forward as far as being able to get that information out there without the censorship of Facebook and YouTube. So the way that I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to start working on the project of creating my own media outlet. I've already purchased the domain name, and I'm going to try and work on building the website. If this is something that resonates with you guys and you would like to assist with this, I'd be more than happy to have a couple of people work with me on this project. It is going to be based around an institute, and I don't want to release the name just yet on what's going on, but I will need somebody to help make a website and hopefully an animation intro. If that's something that you're interested in, you'd like to help, if you do help out, I'd be more than happy to advertise you for free. But I'm going to go full force with this, guys. This really lit a fire under me to be able to get this done, because I want to be able to show this information to people, and the only way I can do it without Facebook censoring me is if I create my own site. And I think that this is something that God wants me to do. I think that there's a lot of things that I stand up for that personally I believe that is divine on the way that I approached them, and so I really want to move forward with this, but I will need some help. I would like to have some people on board. If you've ever been interested in journalism, if you've ever been interested in writing stories or doing some research, please reach out to me. I would love to bring you on, and we can work on this together. I think this would be a great institution, and this is going to be a ground floor opportunity for us, and I'm hoping that I can get it as big as the Daily Wire, if not surpass the Daily Wire, and maybe one day get to go coach Ben Shapiro on a couple of things. But you never know. It's going to be a learning experience. There's going to be a curve involved, but I'm super excited. So like I said, if you're interested in donating your time to this cause to be able to help keep conservative views from being censored, that would be greatly appreciated. I do need some assistance with creating a website. It doesn't necessarily have to be extravagant, but I would like it to be user friendly, and then also, like I said, a couple of animations where people can go and an animation kind of intro. I want to have a really nice site. I want people to want to go to it. But that's really what we're doing. And we want to be a warrior of facts. We want to put facts and figures out there. We want to put statistics and things that are logical and have common sense based behind them. That's really the entire view. But that's all I've got for today, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. You guys have given me overwhelming support on Facebook over the past 8 years or so. I've gained a bunch of followers. I've met a lot of awesome people. I think it's fantastic that you guys want to go out there and contribute to the truth. I've even got some people on there, that sometimes they may not want to put things like that on their Facebook to share, and that's fine. And they come to me to be able to see that information. And I get reached out to all the time by people saying, hey, keep it up. Good job. Thanks for all that you do. And that makes me feel good. And that's what I want to push forward. And I'm really going to hit the ground running with this media outlet thing. So I'll release the name later once I get everything in line. But other than that, once again, my name's Jesse, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if you're interested in helping out, please let me know. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And thanks so much. See you later. Bye.